Howdy, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you all. Let's just tweak my lights a smidge. Give it a +5 and a +5. There we go, a little bit brighter, a little bit brighter. Boop, boop. How are we all? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Yes, we're playing LOTRO, obviously. None of this Alan Wake shenanigans. That was yesterday. Yes, unfortunately, I can't find a fix for the issue with Alan Wake, although the only thing that I'm going to try is a complete uninstall and reinstall. I've tried verifying files, nothing comes up. I've tried various fixes, nothing seems to fix it. So, who knows? To be fair, what's going on with Alan Wake and specifically the DLC? So yeah, it's a bit of an annoyance because we're going to go, I think, probably about two-thirds of the way through the first DLC for Alan Wake. The remaster seems a bit poorly done, so I'm looking forward in a way to dive into Alan Wake 2, which is just obviously a brand new non-remastered variant. So we'll see, probably next weekend, although I don't know, actually probably not next weekend. We've got some family friends coming over, so we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll probably be diving into Alan Wake 2 unless I can get this this fixum on. Thank you. So we'll see. But anyway, this afternoon we're going to play some LOTRO for a while anyway, probably about 3 hours. And then we're going to take a break because footy's on, grab some food, and then we might come back later on with maybe we might stream later on. I don't know. We might not put pressure on Magic because she's going to be trying out some Enshrouded for the first time as well. So yeah, we'll see how that pans out. So yeah, we might have to just see how that goes and then take it from there. Anyway, so Fearless Champ, what we generally do currently as we're leveling through, he's level 85, is our little dwarven fella there, and yeah, we've just kind of kitted him out with some hitball gear as well, so he's rocking and rolling quite nicely there. So I hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good weekend, whatever you've been up to. If you've been just chilling out, then, you know, hope that's been good for you. Hope you've enjoyed whatever you've been doing. I know Furlong and Hark have been running around my Enshrouded server. There is a patch for that coming next week, their first patch. They haven't exactly said what's going to be in it and all that kind of stuff. But their words were... hopefully next week is patch number 1. Lots of cool stuff in it. So who knows? It might completely change the demographic of the game a little bit. But hey, we'll take a look at that when it comes out. It is an enjoyable game, and I do think it's one of it grabbed me more so than Pal World. I know Pal World's been a complete and utter, you know, phenomenon, probably because of the following of Pokemon. But for me, it didn't appeal. There was no longevity there. But yeah, we're going to see how this one grows with Enshrouded. It is a good game anyway. It is a good game. So, but hey, we'll see. But if you do play Enshrouded and you're one of the regulars and everything, and you want to join our server, then just hit me up and let me know, and we can sort out access for you. Because that'd be cool. Right, let me just get the right page for that. Check games. Let's do a dad joke right off the bat. How does a dyslexic poet write in verse? In verse. It's all okay. So they write inverted, so they get it the wrong way around, but they write in verse. A poet, yeah. But also in verse. Yeah. Yeah, okay. It's always a bit obtuse when you got to explain it. So yeah, here we are. I don't think we've actually done anything since we kitted him out with the new gear from Hitball, to be fair. So we got 4 of the... So we got 2 of the Hitball Storm and then 4 of the Hitball Berserker. So he's going to kick ass for a while. I don't really need to worry. Let's just check that there's no reforge, I don't think. I think I double check that. Maybe. No, definitely not. How long we got left? Oops, that's a legendary one. 10 days. So you got 10 days to claim the remainder of this period's quarters reward track. So yeah, you might want to grab your rewards. Don't forget. So that's going to be not next week's restart. It'll be the week after. So yeah, you got 10 days, 1 hour. So yeah, that's going to be 3 p.m. UK time in 10 days time. There we go. Right. So what have we got? Speak to Harding about Wildemore. Follow the road down south of Snowball. Gotta get my last 500 boxes. Yeah, I thought you might have a few there, Mr. Bait, or as he's now known, Sir Mini Plod. I won't call him that anyway. But, right, let's open up the Hobbit gifts. Come on, that's what we got. Doop. Oh, a buff, and oh, there we go. Incomparable. Nice. Enhancement rooms, incomparable gear, and 600 virtue XP. Mini plug. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait to open the remainder of mine. I really can't. Snooze fest. Right, so let's just open up our shared storage, because we're just gonna dump some stuff across. I know some other characters that will probably benefit from that more so. Tome of Acceleration. Going to the main. Going to there. Tome of Defense can go into there as well. Yeah, and that's just our stuff that can go there. Cool. Another map there. Let's show enhancement rooms, item level 50. We'll see about that. Right. So, let's get on the war steed, shall we? We're going to head out this pathway down here, see what this takes us to. There it is. Whoop. Right. That way. Well. Hi there, Lou. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you, my dear. How are you? Are you well? Are you tickety-boo? Are you fabulous? Amazing? Wonderful? All the adjectives above. Right. Just head down here. I'm not sure if this is just going to reveal the camp that I've already been to. We shall see. We shall see. There are no signs of any trail, but perhaps it lies ahead. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, there's the banner. I found a banner with the white hand and footprints lean towards the nearby crofts. Okay, over here. A Volk invader. Try and avoid these if we can. Huh? No signs of a spy, but you hear rumblings from the barn to the north. I tell you what we'll do, we're just going to smack him. Boom, there we go. Marvellous. As you approach the barn, Sigurd appears.
We must stand by while the minions of Orthung spread their
It's really a pleasure to see you, Samrisvin. You see, the White Hand is a great, interesting scene the Easter Met weekend. For your part, you've made my task quite difficult, but no matter. That should be resolved soon enough. With you out of the way, that fool Reeve will do my work for me. He serves up the defenceless like sheep to the slaughter and imprisons an innocent, loyal fellow for little more reason than the vaguest of suggestions. My note. Now, for the matter at hand. How you doing, Jim? Good evening, good afternoon. Here we go. So he's going to get an absolute kick in. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. You staggered with him and possibly middle affairs beyond your understanding, didn't you? Okay. Speak with fast red, right? Yeah. Yeah, what do you got to say for yourself, Sigrid? Nothing? Very well. Deal with you. Oh, kick his ass. Officially. With a big boot. Right, there we go. Rude. Right. Head back. Go to Fastred and say, you've been a bit of a dick. And you've actually realised what you've been doing. You've been played, you stupid mother flubbered. Come on, guys. Pretty. Been a busy old morning this morning. Been very busy this morning. Busy. Because my allergies seem to be kicking off a little bit more of late. You know, you guys know how often I bloody sneeze. I do have now behind me a air purifier, which hopefully will help. But then we gave this room a good dusting, get rid of every little smidge of it that we can to try and alleviate that. But before that, I made some corking Yorkshire puddings. To be fair, I've not really done them before. I didn't think it was that difficult. Bit dubious when I did them. Boom, were they the success. Oof. Oh, he got less rise in a porn star set. They were huge. One did actually come out a bit phallic, which was a bit of a worry. And then before that, I made my beautiful wife over there a breakfast in bed with toast with egg. Perfect egg. Nice and runny. Yeah, she loves that, you see. Nice. Likes it a bit runny. I've been alright, Delia, this morning, haven't I? I can't be a Gordon Ramsay because I've not sworn pretty much in the oh, say what we need to do. Oh, hang on, we'll do this first. I need to go to Brie. I need to go to Brie because I need to hand in these stupid. Actually, let me just check I've actually got them. The heroes marks. What are they? Tokens of heroism. Yeah, the tokens of heroism. That's what we need. Need to hand in. How you doing, Kerr? Good afternoon to you. Welcome. Hope you're fabulous. Hidden in plain sight.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
There we go. Right. Justice serves.
Our success depends upon our strength.
I'm going to go do that.
Will you aid us?
Right, before I do that then, even though I know where to go for this, I'm just going to go to Bray. I've got Snowball set. No, Garsfeld. Okay. Very right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We're just going to go to Premium House, then to Bray. Boom, boom, boom. We'll go from there. Mm-hmm. Right, down we go. By the way, if you do want to come here, this is free to use, the Lockmaster's skiff, or if you want to use the allure of Umbar Bahabel, you can. It's open to everyone to use, so please do if you want to come to my house. You can't do anything else. You can't nick anything, but I do allow you to use that. So we are... I'm trying to remember which homestead I'm in. But we're 7 Bay Road. Fuck, which is my homestead? Let me have the details. Till Brethil in the Belfalas homestead. The skiff, that takes you to the Dockmasters, so you can go to one of those. So you can summon her, and then wherever there is a Dockmaster, you can go to. So Umbar Bahabel, King's Crossing if you want, Buckland, anywhere that we have one of those. So yeah, you just use it, summoner, him, her, whatever, and obviously the allure of Umbar Bahabel you can just use to get to Umbar Bahabel. So yeah, like I say, you just need to summon her first, and then away you go. Right. How long we got on this? Should we do this? 7 days. 7 days, 5 hours. That's fine.
How can I be of service?
Right. So Southbury. We'll just go to Southbury. So we're going to go hand in these. It's because the classes tasks, and I always end up handing tasks in first, and then realizing I haven't handed these in. So right. Let's get that one up. So I believe possibly in a week, 2 weeks' time, they're going to be throwing up the instances onto Bullroarer. So I'm sure people will go on there and then rip them to shreds and just say, and say that's shit. But anyway, there's going to be some.
Also prime to your Twitter.
Luke Blue Moon.
All viewers of plenty. Whoa.
There we go. Nailed it. Lou, you absolute legend as always. Let me spell your name. Lou Blue Moon. Boom. There you go. In she goes. Actress to the bishop. Excellent. Oh, I am the end boss, apparently, which I'm not too sure is a compliment or an insult. Yeah, there we go. Right, let's just speak to this numpty. Right, talking to version 3.
Greetings.
Thank you. Talking to version 2.
What can I do for you?
Thank you. Version 1.
What can I do for
Thank
you?
you. So what's the cooldown on that? 3 days. 3 days.
What do you need?
The way that I've been doing it is taking these passive Valor token, and then from there, is there some of these that are locked behind a certain level of the reputation? Because I'm indomitable, apparently. All right, so there's Fearless is the highest one, isn't it? Which is the epic pose. Okay, so I'm in Indomitable, which is that now. Okay. So if I finish that and get onto the last level, then I could just earn all of these by just having enough of the tokens. Okay. I mean, you could use rep bonus. Oh, you can't use rep bonus for these, can you? Regular reputation bonus do not work with these. Yeah. Okay. So how much do we need? 18,000. 18,000. So I've got 16,500. If these only give 5 each, 500 each. Yeah. That'll give me 3,000. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, let's do it. Let's earn them. 1, 2, 5, 6. Oof. Okay, so yeah, so we need another 13,500. Right, let's big horse and go back down to the bottom side. But yeah, I've kind of laid off LOTRO a little bit, only because I've got other games that I wanted to play. I know it's a little bit contentious for viewers. One of the big Twitch streamers actually, he mentioned this the other day, and he said that when a streamer who's popular or unpopular, whatever level they're at, when they play a game that they don't normally play and they see their viewer figures naturally drop because people only watch them for one thing, it can be a bit disheartening because you think you're never going to be able to play anything else because you think, oh, if somebody doesn't want to see me play that or they're not interested or whatever, and you build a kind of community around a certain game, and it's very difficult then to switch to something else. And he did say, he says he's very appreciative of people who follow him no matter what, and they're just there for the entertainment of the channel or whatever, rather than the specifics of what they're playing. So yeah, it can be a bit disheartening when you see, you know, okay, I've only got 5 or 6, you know, people watching this week because I'm playing X, Y, Z. But there's no way on this earth that I will only ever play LOTRO. I can't, because you always get to a point where you... hang on, let's stop there. You get to a point where you've kind of had enough. And there's been a bit of a lull with LOTRO. You've seen that at level 2 characters. I'm playing this character, you know, weekly. Because I like the concept of it being the fearless and the actual landscape difficulty. And I've got other characters to level as well, but there has to be some content extra to that A, will be entertaining for me to do and entertaining for you to watch, because there's nothing worse than banging your head against a brick wall doing the same thing over and over again, which MMOs are notorious for. So thanks very much if you do stick around and you watch me play the other content. You know, we've been playing Alan Wake, although we did have issues with Alan Wake. We'll be playing Alan Wake 2. Horizon Forbidden West, we're definitely playing that in towards the end of March and all sorts. So yeah, there's lots to come, and the difference in the content will be not severe, but I crashed Alan Wake literally. Yeah, it just, whatever it is, it's that sound effect. As soon as that sound effect kicks in of the chainsaw on that specific part of the DLC, no idea, it just crashes every time. So the only thing I'm trying is complete and utter uninstall and then reinstall. Yeah, Kurt, I mean, it's not for everyone. To be honest with you, I was a bit dubious when I started it because I sometimes like psychological thrillers. We've played some in the past. What was that weird one that was quite... I was going to say Among Us, that's not it. Shit. Oh, I can see the image of it. It was the guy stood in front of the car. What was it called? What the hell was it? I'll remember the game eventually. I just can't think of it. And that was a real psychological thing because you were getting chased by something all the time. You were trying to unravel what had happened, and you know, it's a bit like Alan Wake to a degree, I suppose, in the sense of there was something always pursuing you, and it really at times felt like you just couldn't get away from this thing. And I think it goes into, everybody has the dream, don't they, from time to time, where they can't get away from something. They always have that. Literally, they're trying to run away, whatever it is, and then they turn around, and then there's something still there, and you're thinking, how have I not got away from you? And it's a psychological thing. What the fuck did they call it? Oh. Let me just do a little Google search on this because it's going to do my absolute head in. Not Martha's Dead. Be happy with you. Can you be more vague? Yeah. I can remember the front cover of the game, and I just can't remember the actual thing. I can picture who bloody published it as well. No. Not Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Outlast. Martha is dead. There's a fear. Right, do you know what? Give me a second. I think I'll be able to find this because go to there. Video producer there. Yeah, and I really can't remember it. Those Who Remain. Yeah, that was it. Those Who Remain. That was a good game. Graphically, it wasn't anything spectacular. It wasn't, you know, that wasn't the whole premise of it. It literally was the whole psychological. You were getting chased down constantly. You'd be going around. I remember going around like corridor after corridor and opening the door, and it's the same corridor, and you're thinking, how the fuck can I get away from this thing? And then you realise, eventually it changes. You've just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. And I think that was what there's really kind of screwed with your mind. So yeah, it doesn't look much in terms of graphics or anything like that, but it creates a good atmosphere. The sound is good, very, very good in it. So yeah, one to check out if you're into that kind of thing. But yeah, it was a very, very good good story, and that kind of tied in a bit with Alan Wake as well.
We must turn to the offensive.
Oop. There we go. Go outside. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. But speak to Gisling in Snowborn, but I'm just going to go over here and do one of these. So look at what we got. We got 50 of the ripped cloaks, haven't we? So we'll just do that one. Now, up. So that gives us one of those, which is nice. Another ripped cloak. Look. Right, that's task limit reached for the day. Q. Okay. Right, so let's just get on the horse, of course. And away we go. Whoop. Those Who Remain. Yeah, fuck. I could not remember that name. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you for everything. Yeah. Cool. Done. Right, what are you going to send me?
Our success depends upon our strength. Will you aid us?
Talk to Sigurd. Alright, we're going to go back, haven't we? Asking why. Homeless Bird. Oh, yeah, the PT, that was on PlayStation, wasn't it, if I remember rightly? Yeah, that was quite an interesting thing. But yeah, Those Who Remain was the one we were looking at. Whoop, over here. Right, Sigurd, what you got to say for yourself about you total dick? Stare. Okay, I'm just going to stare at him. Take your fist. He's not going to talk, is he? He's not going to talk. Don't you believe that I have anything to fear? It's not as that I shall be sent to Stangard. All they have to do is wait. So no one will lie in ashes. The fool Reeve and his filthy king will be no more, and the rest of the Eastern will fall with them. So I urge you, tell that man I shared this prison with, tell the Reeve it will not matter. Oof. One word for him. Right. Right, let's speak to Gisling again. Not that way, that way. Okay, so talk to
brings you to
Fastred,
these
and
lands?
you've got one
The Rohirrim have
for
need of your
defeat
services.
orcs and stuff. Slightly below our level, actually, so I'm going to have to be careful here because I could out-level things a smidge. We are level 85 and these are level 84s. Bo bo do bo 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 do 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 do.
Our mission is dire.
Our mission is dire. Chance for revenge.
You
Gather
aid
extra
the
blades. Cutting back.
Rohirrim will
Shoo
need your
Dudvald
aid.
away from the food store. Shoo Gamba away from this. Yeah, okay. Shoo all them. Homeless Bird, you're just starting to play LOTRO. You've been enjoying the world and the stories. You're only level 17. Well, enjoy it. It's a great game. The stories are some of the best part. Don't rush through the content. Take your time. Enjoy it. The journey is definitely worthwhile. The destination's okay. You've always got to have an aim. But yeah, the journey is very, very good. So yeah, enjoy. We've got a lot of people, myself included, that have played for many, many years. And then you don't mind leveling again because you think, well, it's a good game. So yeah, enjoy it, especially the first time around. You're gonna thoroughly enjoy it. You do eventually learn as well that you can pick and choose what content you want to do because there's various pathways to level. But there we go, militia blade. Whoop. We'll have that. That. Helms of the Rohirrim. Really got to pick these up, haven't we, somewhere? Craft all, yeah. Oh, there we go, more militia blades. Blades of militia. Do, 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 do. Oop. There. I spy with my little eye something beginning with M. That's our militia blade. Oh. Right, so we just haven't got the helms. Go in here. Let's see what's in there. Anything good in here? Oh yeah, found a helm in here. That's good. That's good. Like it. Another helm. Nothing in here. One in here though. Oh, we got all of them. Lots of them. They just come here in the first place. Outfit Crofters of Snowborn. Okay, you're gonna love this, aren't you? All this super duper conscription, rather. Dunstan's like, WTF you doing for that for? There we go. Right, so we need to find some more conscripts. Find them. Go have a look. Go down here. Speak to him. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, so let's just cut north. And then shoo some of these people away from the stores and say, oi, do one. to you because you're the last crofter. Good. Yep. Around there. Okay. I just not noticed them. Back again, the little shits. Go in. Into the kitchen then. See what's in here. Rations. Rations. Love it. Right, and we can talk to these three muppets outside.
What business have you with the Rohirrim? Will you aid the horse lords?
You.
Aid the horse lords.
Up. Right, Gisling, Fast Red, and... Okay. Pretty much everything we need into on there. A little sprint then. Up. There we go. Right, talk to Fast Red. Talk to Gisling, and then we still need to do thinning the force, but fine.
What brings you to these lands?
Brings you to these lands. Chance of fame and fortune. And money. Right. Get on the horse. Go to Gisling. Where do we need to be? Oh, just to the north of it. Okay, so that's fine. And then obviously speak to Harding in Wildemore. I don't know whether to do Wildemore or not. I do find it a little bit... So, we may not.
What business have you with the Rohirrim?
Right, so let's switcheroo to the war steed. Switcheroo! Ding dang do. How it goes, isn't it? Yeah, I just... I mean, it's a small enclosed area, and don't get me wrong, I think it's an okay area. It's just... Do I really want to? Oh, hang on. Okay, let's just drop off here. Kill some of these things. There we go. Bosh, bish, bash, bosh. Killing all sorts. Come on. There we go. Well, we'll get that. But yeah, that's hello. That's not where we wanted to be. Wildermore's back up there, so it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I might just because I've got the mission to speak to Harding about Wildemore. That's not necessarily where I'm going to head, though. We might see if we can push in another direction. Maybe go like more west into the western net. Yeah. Okay, one more orc. There we go. Marvellous. Up. Let's get on the war steed. The war steed. So what are people up to today? I'm obviously you're sat here and watching either on your TVs, your tablets, your PCs, laptops, whatever. But what are you doing yourself? What are you doing? What plans have you got? What inspiration do you have? Oh, you're just going to sit there scratching your nuts. You know, there's always a possibility. Yin Yang. Oh, you're doing some fishing in the game. Okay. Oh, nice.
You aid
Yeah.
the horse lords.
That's cool. I like it. Excellent. You like to know what people are doing. Are you leveling characters? I mean, this is the thing. I mean, are you leveling the characters? What are you grinding on? What are you doing? What's your inspiration for the day? Right, let's see
What
then.
business have you with the Rohirrim?
Harwick. Yeah, let's go back to Harwick. Oh, you're taking your mini through King's Gondor. Oh, okay, so your mini is going to be at least like 140-ish then, around there. Cool, cool. I do still have a mini to take through as well, so he's about level 104. Luciador, how you doing? Hey man, I was leveling a champion and captain for the first character trying to decide. I find like the sustain of the captain a little better, but the damage of the champ is always fun. Ah, yeah. It's always a difficult one. The good thing is you can go through the content on one character and then you can do it again. What I would tend to suggest people not to do is try and level 2 characters at the same time. The problem with that is that you start doing the same content and then you're fed up of doing that content. So give yourself a good stretch on one character and then go through on another character, just so that you give yourself a bit of a break from the repetitiveness of the content. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Luca. Glad you're enjoying it. I'll debate whether to do the last ancient vault or not. No, okay, that's in reference to Enshrouded, so yeah, that's cool. Cool. Right, into Harwick. Guarding. He's a bit of a dick. He can be, anyway. He can be a bit.
We must stand by while the minions of Orphan
Helping a
spread their
friend
influence.
level up in Sword Halls. I know that one. Yeah, that's why I'm fishing today. I need a break from the high level stuff. See, that's a good thing. That's a bit of good self-discipline, just to take your time and do what you want. You know, not feel like you need to. But yeah, cool. Well on you, Jinya. Good on you. Yeah, I actually have a champ that's part way through Sword Halls as well. I think the 146. I haven't played him in another champ, not this champ, who sat there about level 146 or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, I'm sure he's 146, not 147. I don't think he's got to there yet. Yeah, the captain is one of my highest level characters, and I do enjoy him. Playing him. Yeah, his DPS isn't as good as others,
Cannot
but
wait for the darkness to abate.
still, it's, you know,
Rohan must rally.
it's still a decent class, very good support class. It can heal, it can do a little bit of tanking, good support class all around. So you know, a lot of survivability. But then obviously you have to, for balance, you have to take away some of some aspects of it. In general, it's the DPS, although it is okay. You know, it's not crap by any stretch, but it's not the be all and end all. Right, find the people of Wildebow in northeastern Rhythm Downs. Why have I only got that one? Let's just get rid of these and cancel these. I don't want these warbands. Yes, go with. And that one. Get rid of that one too. So Crofts warband. Yeah, go away. Thank you. Cancel. Yeah. No Crofts warband. Scuttog. Cancel. Yeah. Okay, so that's all the books there. In their absence, Dundon, Dunborg, yeah, Angmar. Oh Christ, Angmar. Why have I got all these? Lothlorien. Okay. Right, let's just go down to here then, and if we can go, yeah, just head out on the war steed. So we'll go find these people in Wildemore. My only problem is that I'm gonna have to check if heading like to like the Broadacres would be above my level, or whether it's going to give us actually any content to do. Whether there's been a an instigation of quests out there. I'm sure this area is level 85, you know, but the weird thing is when you're in Suckcrofts and you go to Hitball, that's level 85, but yeah. Oh, sorry. He's great to me now. That's fine. What level are you? So you're 76. Yeah, you're 9 levels out. Loser. Yeah. Okay, we'll go through the camp. Fine. They're all the similar level. Yeah. Eastman's lair. Hello. Do I have a main class? Probably the one that I concentrate on the most is my captain. Although it's a very close second with my guardian. But I've got one of nearly every class, or I do have one of every class, but it's not always that I play them all to the same level. Okay, this way, so we can. So these are level 85s around here. Hey, Yinya just saved the day. She's on a mission today. Not only is she fishing, she is defusing bombs. That is a lady who can multitask. Unhooks a fish with her left hand, snips the blue wire on a ticking bomb with her right hand. See? That's some good going there. Okay. Something's pulled on me. Well, there you go. Okay, new deed settlements of Wildemore. Grin Redbeard.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Yeah, okay.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Right, okay. Well, you've got a lot to look forward to, Lucador. I don't know what level that you're at the moment. You'll definitely still be in Eriador. I mean, that's a whole big place in itself, you know. Then, you know, Mines of Moria, down through Dunland, Region even before that. Vales of Anduin much later on. Yeah, I'm not going to do the whole thing. Please do look at my previous run-throughs of the whole of Middle-earth, which usually take about half an hour. But yeah, you've got a lot to look forward to. Currently, we're the end game as such is right down here at the bottom at Umbar, and it sounds like we may be pushing easterly into Haradwaith. Obviously, the Shield Isles across here, Umbar Barbel, and then into near Harad and stuff like that. So it's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. You step onto the road, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing where you might be swept off to. Very, very true. Very, very true. And I think that's the charm of the game, is that it's somebody's representation of Tolkien's work. You're not always going to agree with it. I'm sure some of the scholars will be like, no, that's not accurate. But what is accurate? The films were accurate, totally. Ralph Bash. Was it Ralph Bakshi who did the late 70s version? That wasn't accurate. It's very, very I think a good representation of it, to be fair, of what the Middle-earth is going to be. Yeah, with the game engine isn't the best. It's not a modern engine. It's been around for over 20 years as a game engine in various ways. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah. Oh, Hark's just nicking me money. What's going on? But yeah, I think if you're, for us players that have played it a long time, there's a certain, I don't know, appeal. There's definitely an appeal to it. And I think you kind of have to dive into it and just pick up on it. One thing I will say is obviously the sister game to this is Dungeons and Dragons Online. And I think that looks a lot worse than this game. Whenever I've tried it, I think it looks worse. I do find that this one is a lot sharper and a lot more clarity to the images. Whereas I always find Dungeons and Dragons Online a little bit less.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught. I'm just going to
check with the on the LOTRO wiki. What are classed as a level 85 area? Guns by level. Okay, so Wildermore's 85, but then Western Rohan, like Kingstead, Eastfold. Kingstead is 85 to 88, Eastfold 88 to 90, Broadacre's 1991, Stone Dean's 91 93, Westfold 93 95, and then the Entwood is 95. But Kingstead, I just haven't been down there yet at all. I can't remember if did I get given a map there? Yeah, Summons to the Entwood. That's it. So we're going to head there. We're going to use that map, bound to San Rizvin. Let's go there. We'll kind of carry on that storyline. Go that way. Go that way. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go. Someone's the answer word. Whee! And so we can leave this behind anyway. For the time being. Right, there we go.
I have received no word from Aedoras that your
Oh,
exile
talk to
is
Horn
lifted.
in Nona's Cave in the high knolls of Wildemore. Fuck. Okay, okay. Right. Yeah. Guess where I've just been. Wildemore. Arse. Oh dear. Well, if you can't, fly around a bit of the Westfold and Suckcrofts and, Wildemore, what can't you do? Where's the fun in that? Right, so let's see.
Your aid is welcome, friend.
Well, let's just go to Snowbourne. We'll go Snowbourne and then we'll go all the way up to Harwick. And go back in exactly where we've just come. Which is rather rude. Hmm? Ta-da. Da-da-da. Right. So let's go up to Harwick. There we go. Let's do our whole journey back to Wildemore again that we did about 5 minutes ago. Whoop. Everything was going backwards and forwards there. Oh. That ball. Wow, rude. Da-da-da. Go around the lake. We won't go through it because we'll tend to fall off. Yeah. We've got to go all the way up there. Yeah, okay. Let's just get through here. They say it's all good. I'll go to Skillfig just to pick up the horse route. But I'm just going to try and kick on this story so that we start moving into full-on Rohan. Could you explain how to heralds work for captains? The ones crafted just for looks. Yes, pretty much. The ones that you can craft just give you a different look. There's kind of 3 different heralds that you have. One that will give you like more DPS. One that will give you more mitigations, and there was one that will, I think it's a heal. But you can get one that's obviously kind of an archer as well, so that they will fire from distance, which I sometimes use, which can be quite handy, especially for pulling mobs and stuff. Ooh, hello. Another war thing going on. I don't want to do that. Go away, you. Nope, nope. Move. Thank you. But yeah, the tailors do give you a variety of looks as well. I have one that's specifically like a ghost, for want of a better phrase. He's one of those that you would see from...
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Down in here, if we go down to Rohan, to Kingstead, into Dunharrow, the Paths of the Dead, they'd look like one of those. You see them quite regular before that anyway, but... and that's what I tend to use. They do act. You will look at the stats. Some of them will, I think, be better. I can't actually remember. But as you go through the levels, and I can't show you on here because I don't actually have anything on this tailor. But as you go through the levels, you would want a better one. Let me just... that's... Yeah. Hey, Keepy gifted Lucador a subscription. Oh, viewers of plenty. Whoa. There we go. That fabulous. Thank you very much, Keeps. Yeah, there we go. I'll put that into there. Then you can have a look at the various armaments that you can basically have done. The ones that I use are, sorry, Oathbound. I was trying to think of the name, but yeah, I use the Oathbound ones. But they're all the same, generally just cosmetic. But yeah, as you goes through, you'll see a variety of different power requirements. But yeah, good information. LOTRO Wiki, if you don't follow it, I do implore you, have a little look. It's one of those very, very handy resources. Even I still use it even now. I can't remember it all. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Oh. Yeah. That's warband him, so that's fine. We'll get rid of that. Not so sure I should go this way. Oh, we'll see. Hmm. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Well, hill goats. Yeah, we're just going to avoid a few things around here. We're just Going through the high knolls. I should have really gone on this more southern road, but hey ho. Where's the fun in that? Boink. What's into that? Oop, hello, let's just stop there. Frankie Steen, looking to start LOTRO. I'll be buying on Steam. What expansions do I need for a new... looking to start LOTRO. Okay, what do I need for a new player? To be honest with you, Frankie Steen, what I would suggest you do is download the game directly from LOTRO.com. Bypass Steam. You don't need Steam for it, to be fair. And what also happens is when you're making purchases via Steam, that you have to put credit into the Steam wallet, etc., etc. If you are very new to the game, don't buy any expansions yet. You don't need them. The free-to-play model allows you to play all the way up to level 95. There's a shit ton of content for you to dive into. So I recommend don't buy anything yet. The other reason that I say don't buy anything yet is that just on the off chance you don't particularly like the game, and that does happen, you know, I think we can't just say, oh, everybody likes LOTRO. Then you've not spent any money on it. And you're probably better off getting used to the game, getting used to the different classes that are available, seeing how the mechanics work of the different classes in the game and the storyline before spending money on it. And I'm just trying to save you some money just in case you don't particularly like the game. So just download it from lotro.com. That's all you need to do. Grab it from there. And then after that, ask questions. There's certain restrictions with free-to-play, which you can alleviate a little bit. But, you know, you do need to see if you enjoy the game first rather than diving in, spending money. And that's what I say to everybody. Try the free-to-play model. See what you think to it, how you like the different classes. Maybe look at removing restrictions further down the line, you know, give it a little while, a good go, etc. And then after that, see how you feel. And then look at maybe spending some money. So, yeah. All good, yeah. And there's everybody here that's played for a long time will give you really good advice. So, yeah, it's definitely worth checking out. Whoop. Right, where... Oh, yeah, I need to be off to the right down. Yeah, let's go this way. Lucador did ask something as well. Let me say I was running prospecting, forester and scholar for the professions of my captain. My idea is gather everything as I level. Is there a better option? I mean, in terms of professions, I mean, your prospector, your forester, and scholar, yeah, you're going to collect near enough everything within the game. So, yeah, you're gonna gather a lot, but you're not going to be able to make a lot with that, if you know what I mean. I mean, scholar, you will be able to, but in general, your prospecting, you're only going to be able to gather the resources. Same with the forester, you might be able to craft certain items, because I've got a prospector on here, so you can extract and smelt, but then you don't have anything else. Now, bearing in mind this character is locked in with his crafting, I haven't changed anything out, and I'm not going to, even though I don't use it on the tailor. For newer players, as you get into crafting, you grab a choice from... Oh, hello. Go where you? Thank you. From all of the craft professions available, whereas it used to be tied behind a vocation, whereas now it's not, because they did a recent change to the crafting system. So, oops. So whilst it's good for resources, you would be reliant on other people to make stuff for you, which can be a bit problematic, but it's not the be-all and end-all. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just go around here. We need to find where this cave is. I think it's down here somewhere. Eee, slidey. Homeless Bird over on YouTube. Yeah, we like to help people out because games can be confusing, and that's, you know, even the same issue with LOTRO. There's a lot of intricacies to the game that people, you know, don't understand. They might not have ever tried a kind of an old style MMO as well. They might have an interest in Tolkien, and they want to give it a try, and it can be a bit overwhelming, dependent upon age as well. And this isn't ageism. I'm nearly 50 years old. If I was coming into the game and I'd never played it before, I'd be like, do you know what? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, you know. And it's the same with other games. And even sometimes if you go away from a game for a while and you come back and there's been lots of changes, you don't always know everything that's happened. So you pretty much have to work your way through new systems that the game brings in. I mean, this game has gone through so many evolutions, and that is literally just for the legendary system, which is your kind of your weapons, etc., that you have from like level 45 onwards. So it's nice that people can impart their advice and their expertise and their knowledge back to players, whoever or however high or long they've been playing the game. It's really nice. Is this not the cave that we need to be? Or have I gone in the wrong direction? Hang on.
I have decided what I must do.
Right, there's Horn. Okay, so we've kind of skipped a little bit in this storyline, but that's fine. If I wasn't aware, what profession will the captain benefit from the most? Well, one that I would suggest for a captain, because you're a heavy armor user, you'd be quite good as a metalsmith. Simply because you can craft your own armor if you need to. You can obviously craft your own tools as well as your level, but you can craft armor. Although, to be fair, even on this character, I've not crafted too many things. Because a lot of the time, the drops that you get in game are quite good as well. So I use those rather than thinking, oh, I've got the materials. If you have, for example, other alts that are trying to level through various things, then they can craft them for you. This is a good thing about kinships, and people will help you craft low-level stuff. I mean, I'm still working on this character, but I'm not too bothered because I know that out of my other 18, 19 characters or whatever I've got everything covered. So I don't have to worry too much. Still need to work on the Westfold stuff. Kalinard. Jeez, I've just realised I do need to work on the Kalinard stuff. Ugh. So at some point I'm going to have to go collecting. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much. I really wouldn't worry too much.
Horn plans to defy the word of his king.
The king must hear what happened in Wildemore.
Apparently he needs to know what happened in Wildemore, even though we haven't really been there. But we're kind of skipping through that, just.
One path remains a mystery to me.
Okay. Where? Ah, Garsfeld. That'll do. Thank you. We're going on a little journey again, aren't we? Right, so we're going to go across to Entwade there and see what's we got information-wise. So yeah, this is going to probably push me into level 86 kind of territories. I think this book quest is level 86 actually. Yeah, it is, which is fine. We'll be going that way to the south. But that's perfectly well within the remit of this character to do. So. Whoop. Yeah. Mm. Nope. Come on. Fuck off. Really? You're just going to go in the water? Oh, you're just going to... Oh. Yeah, I did care. Yeah, I did. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to kill a war steed to take this out, aren't I? Yeah, I'm wearing it now. Come on. A war steed, thank you. Wow. Wow. There we go. He was just going to annoy the bejesus out of me there, wasn't he? If I didn't have cleared him out. Can't be doing with that. No. Right, let's just get off again. Thank you. Reduced awareness. It's a Sunday, of course, there's reduced awareness. Rude not to, wouldn't it? Be rude not to. So, there we go. Right. Yeah, let's go. Right. Right, Humbald.
Nothing has changed. I have not received word from Aedoras that you may pass. Wait. There is something familiar about that man. Is it Gleowine?
Gleowine. Oh. Right to the barrows outside the entrance to Aedoras. Okay. So as we cross into the Kingstead, see what we get given here. Eee. There we go. Kingstead. Get the horse route unlocked as well, the stable. Boy stable.
I am afraid of what is happening to these lands.
Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, we go there and then we have to... We go here, but then we have to come back again, if I remember. I think. Oh, the steeds will always drift. War steeds. Like Bambi on ice. They're never going to fix them. Whoa, hello. Oh, fuck. Straight into him. What I wanted to do. Land taxes, yeah. They're. I don't think they're ever fixed them, and I think it was something that was said by Severlin, is that they don't behave as they wanted, and they're going to look at ways to kind of amalgamate them with other steeds into how they perform, but it's not a priority. Really isn't a priority. Okay.
I do not know if we will survive this onslaught.
Right, let's take it over there. Walnut. So, oof, okay. Yeah, I think it's to do with the speed as well, isn't it? The speed that they run. If they turned, but they'd have to somehow change the kind of, like when I was just fighting that fire starter, how they react as well. Can we kill? Ooh, hello. Doesn't help with the Sunday lag as well. Fuck me. Hello. Hey. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Oh. Now this is a problem. This is a problem. I cannot collect the Aerlingus scan yet because my prospector hasn't finished Westfold or the Eastern Net yet. Okay. May need to look at that at some point. Or you just don't bother collecting it anymore. It is handy as you go through the levels being able to collect stuff. We're coming up to Edoras, obviously the capital of Rohan, where the king been a bit of a doddery old fool under the guise of control of Wormtongue. Okay. Luca, what I will say about the captain is expect to get into trouble because of the captain's herald. They have their any class that has a pet, so we're looking at Lord Masters, captains, for example, and even if you do any skirmishes, when you have your help and assistance with a skirmish. Yes, they will wander off in whatever direction, whatever pathway they like. They'll get stuck. It'll be like, why didn't it just go around this way? And it'll decide to go all the way around the other way. And you're like, what are you doing? It will pull things when you don't want them to. So be very ready to highlight the herald, right click and dismiss pet, because they will get stuck. If you need to jump down off a higher level, they don't jump very often. They will find a pathway down, and then unfortunately in that case they will end up pulling things. So if you're going to do something like that, my advice is to dismiss the pet, dismiss your herald, and then drop down and then just resummon them.
We have returned to Edoras, and death is upon my mind.
Good ploy. Good point. Blame your friends. Yeah, very good plot. Yeah, I actually don't even do that. I just right click on them. But yeah, I get to a very, very good point.
Unless I am very much mistaken, that horse is Shadowfax, Lord of the Maris.
He is. Right, let's just go to the stable master. I'd rather
I
have
am
the
afraid of what is
stable master
happening
than
to
an
these
unstable
lands.
one. That joke. What's brown and sounds like a bell? Dung. Shocking, I know. Yeah, I'll have to remember to do that myself, because it's a very good little tip. Very good little tip. How you doing, Bump, over on YouTube? Good to see you. How you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guess who's back? Bump is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Bump is back. Bump is back. After I learn an armament for my herald, is there a way to restore it back to its original appearance? There should be separate skills, if I remember correctly. So you can just look in your skills tab. Hello, not that one. Oop, oop. That one. So you might have it listed in here. There we go. Dr. Hammer, outside the Golden Hall of Meduseld.
What brings you hither against the word of Theoden? You are not the first to come here today. If you are willing, I will take your weapons and bring you before the king.
We have returned to Meduseld against the king's orders, but we do not seem to be the only ones coming to the Golden Hall to speak words of warning.
Theoden, son of Thengel, I have returned, and I bring warning and wise counsel. A storm is brewing. All good people must stand together or be destroyed.
I greet you, Gandalf.
But why should I welcome you? You bring troubles wherever you go.
Oh.
You say a storm brews. I say you are its herald, a bringer of woe and ill tidings.
You speak wisdom, my lord. All around us the news is grim. It is not 1 week since your son and heir Theodred were slain on the western marches. You cannot trust in Eomer. He would empty your city and leave your treasures unguarded. And now Gondor tells us that the Dark Lord stirs once more in the east. It is curious, is it not, that these are the days in which this ragged wanderer returns to us.
A worker of evil may come in fell times, Grima, son of Galmod. But there are also those who come when they are most needed, when days are darkest.
I did not mourn when Shadowfax came back riderless, Gandalf. The return of the horse was made all the greater by lack of the rider.
So it was, my lord. See his rags? Have you ever seen such a beggarly figure?
The courtesy of your hall is not as it was, Theoden, son of Thengel. Has your door ward, Hummer, not reported the names of my companions?
I see only churls and vagabonds, and you the worst of them all. Be gone with you, and leave my lord to those who do not wish him ill.
You know not of what you speak, Grima Wormtongue.
Gandalf just bitch slap Grima Wormtongue to the floor. Cool.
Theoden, I offer you my counsel, if you would have it. I have ever been a friend to the House of Eorl, and would not see it come to its ending.
Nor would I, Gandalf. But it is so dark. So dark.
No, my friend. Not all is dark. Behold! Beyond your darkened windows, there is light. The skies shine above, as they always have. Will you heed me?
Now I see the shadows for what they are, Gandalf. They are fleeting, like a grim memory. How came this to be?
So that is done. I think that went rather well, considering what is at stake. We have so little time to waste, and much depends on haste. We cannot spend these precious moments squabbling among ourselves when the real foes lie without. Save one, Grima, son of Galmod, called the Wormtongue. He is an enemy of Theoden of Rohan. He remains within. His fate will rest with the king, as it should. Look at it, fancy.
It seems your road entwines with ours for a pace or two more.
I would not celebrate so quickly were I you. War has already come to Rohan, and its drumbeat deepens with every passing hour. We are beset on all sides by evils both known and unknowable, and to be near Gandalf is to be near danger. Gandalf laughs, but his eyes are stern. Grima would say I brought the danger hither. I do not doubt, but I say Gandalf goes where he is needed, and for this day and every day that is where the danger is deepest. Okay. Okay, so I can't... currently, you will see that I'm not going to be putting the any earrings on apart from the ones that I've got, which are the Fleet Merchant ones, because they give me plus 25% XP up to level 140. So I'm just going to grab one of them. It doesn't really matter, and I'm just going to sell it.
Much has transpired since last we met, but my companions can give their account.
My own would take too long to tell, and from any other would beg a belief. You would trust my tale, I am certain, but then only because you have experienced some things nearly as peculiar. Know this, Sam Rizvin, I bear tidings both glad and sorrowful. The task set before our mutual friends at the last homely house is still ongoing. But some of that company are here with us in the Golden Hall. Some others carry still the burden to its destination. The errand is not yet done, but neither is it abandoned. Those be the glad tidings. I will let Aragorn tell you what this joyful news has cost us, for it was not brought without strife. Right, just needs to be done. Oh, hang on. There we go.
We meet again, my friend. I am glad of it.
It seems there is a shortage of friendly faces in this land. One man of honour I met, and he was imprisoned for his kindness to me. Press Aragorn on the word of Gandalf's cryptic words, and the ranger's face falls. Gandalf gives you the joyful tidings and leaves the ill news to me. It has been 1 week since our fellowship was sundered on Path Galen, along the banks of the Anduin. Boromir of Gondor fell there. He gave his life protecting the halflings Meriadoc and Peregrine, and they were borne away by great orcs of Saruman. Others went another way. I had to make a choice, and I chose it. We would not abandon Merry and Pippin. I do not know if I chose right. The orcs were destroyed before our pursuit ended, and Gandalf tells me the hobbits found safety. Should I have done otherwise? Cannot say, but we now must do what we can for Rohan, and put behind us what regrets we may.
It is good to see you again, though we are met on the very precipice of danger.
How have you fared since last we spoke? You tell Legolas of your adventures, as his light laughter breezily flies around the hall. What is that our young friends used to say? You have gone from the frying pan into the flames, and the frying pan was hot enough. You've had adventures to spare, Sam Ridvan. It seems we all have done. I'm glad your own journey brought you to Fangorn, as did mine. I could spend years exploring beneath the canopy, never feeling the passage of time, were it not for the pull of which moves my feet. Once our friends are safe, perhaps I will follow that pull to where it leads. Legolas noticed your quizzical expression, and his usual laughter melts away. The sea, Sam Rizvan, he responds. I speak of the sea.
I have cloven a number of orc skulls since we last met, but it is not enough.
To satisfy my hatred of the beasts. Some of their ilk led us on a merry chase across much of Rohan, and my chest filled with pride to tell you I outpaced even Legolas on that race. I may have been winded, true, but Gimli, Glowing Son, did not abandon the pursuit without need. When we caught up with the Uruk band at last, they had already been slain by the men of Rohan. It's been 2 days since our pursuit ended, and I have nearly caught my breath again. I have never run so far or so fast in all my days, and I would be content to stay in one place for the rest of them, if that place were a mountain with good stone and deep roots.
I feel as if a heavy shroud has been lifted from my sight.
My days were filled with dark dreams, and my nights were no different. What foul craft of Grima's is to blame? No, not his doing alone. It was my weakness that allowed him so to dominate my mind. No longer. I am myself again and free of his whisperings. It is well that Gandalf arrived when he did, and that Hammer allowed him to pass the threshold. That transgression I will forgive. Grima may have intended further mischief. Indeed, I am certain of it. Leave Meduseld and speak to Hammer. Tell him I want Grima's chambers searched and my sister son Éomer released from imprisonment. These actions were poorly done and must be righted. It is a cool hall. Bit on the big side, but it's a cool hall. You return from within on your own power, which tells me your wager was correct, and you will draw breath until tomorrow at least.
These are better tidings than I believed possible.
Okay. Hammer listens to you as you recount what befell within the Golden Hall, and his questioning face is soon aglow with smiles. You are a friend and new and true to bring me such words. Theoden, my king, you have brought from the darkness by the wisdom of Gandalf. He is the Storm Crow no longer, White Wizard, friend to Rohan and its people. I rejoice to hear it. Theoden King restored at last.
I will guide you to Grima's chambers, as the king instructs.
So find the entrance to Grima Wormtongue's chambers in Edoras. You know, the irony is that they're going to try and give me some gear, which is, annoyingly... See, I mean, the armor on that is actually better. The vitality's not as good. The might's better. Parry, crit defense. So, yeah. Here we go. Right, let's just get on also. Crack on with it. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So we're going to be on for about another hour, and then we're going to take a break, eat food, going to watch some footy, and then probably come back later on, all being well. Although, you know, sometimes those plans get scuppered, or we get something else to do. Whee. Right, let's go to here. Grima's chambers. Treacheries lie within. A marked page in one of the books. No mere wit he. Hello. Large table. The crew map lies on the table, but it cannot discern what it represents. The chest is tightly locked and you possess no key. We're going to look for that key then. It stands empty. Did someone get here before you? The drawers contain linens and fine clothes, rumpled now and in disarray. The books detail the geography and history of Rohan, but contain nothing of note right now. Out into the table is the crude representation of a crying eye. Chair. Beneath the chair you find a golden key. Marvelous. Inside the chest you find items too varied to belong to Grima, including a valuable sword.
What did you find there?
That is Herogrim, the sword of Theoden. Possible that the king asked Grima to keep the sword safe in his chest, but such safekeeping is no longer necessary. I will return Herogrim to its master. I brought Em a word of his release. For now, bring these other items to Grima in Meduseld and see what he has to say about them. These items are both too varied and too valuable to be his property. A warrant and his explanation for possessing them should be interesting. In other words, is he going to lie? As Dr. Gregory House would say, everybody lies. You do? You do? Oop. Includes lying down. People just don't appreciate it. Don't appreciate it. There we go. Back into Meduseld.
Every one of those items was a gift.
You are a thief. I demand that you return those things to my chambers, and when you return to my presence, you come here bearing an apology. I've suffered at the hands of these ingrates, and now for my own possessions being paraded before all the court and my name dragged through the slime. These are the thanks I receive for my months of tireless service to the king. You are a liar, dwarf, and a thief. Your voice drips with poison, and your words are all false. I curse thee and beg that some kind heart will defend me from your insults and your slander.
Where did you get these items?
You say they were found within Grima's chest. I see. Theoden casts a dark look at the direction of his former servant. We'll have one of my men restore these items to their proper owners. I'm of a mind to send this worm back to his proper owner as well. Would it be a mercy, I wonder? On this day, and in sight of his continued crimes, I am more interested in justice than in mercy. I'm not going to wear it.
There is one item you should return yourself, as its owner is here in the hall.
Theoden scowls and hands you a delicate cloth. On the corner of the cloth is embroidered the name Eowyn. I am not so poor a judge to think that my sister-daughter Eowyn intended Grima to have this token of her favour. Return it to her and she will tell you from whom it was intended.
I remember this token. I gave it to my brother to bring him good fortune in battle.
When he wore it on his ranging throughout the mark, it must have been taken from him when he was confined to his chambers by my uncle's command. No, the command was my Lord Theoden's, but the words were Grima's, and my brother's confinement was carried out by those men Grima selected. One of them must have taken this token from Eowyn and given it to Grima. Had I known this, I would not have allowed it. Bring this token of mine to my brother and tell our uncle is restored. He's been confined to these chambers in Edras, north of Meduseld. Dick. Off we go. If we can't call Grima a dick, then there's, you know, what's right in the world? Right in the world. Let's get a heist on the go. Come on then. Exclamation mark, a heist, space, and then anything from 1 to 500. If you want to know how many geek coins you've got, exclamation mark geek coins. This only applies to Twitch, by the way. YouTube, we don't have that functionality. So if you want to gamble, you can gamble away. Boom. Plenty of points. Exclamation mark geek coins. You will get to see how many you have. Go down there, this way. There we go. Another little heist. EP343. Oops, hello, this way. Is that his house? Is that his house? That's his house. Got the guards on it. Finbar's in as well. Excellent. I've got a few going in here. The more we get, the bigger the chance of winning. Ooh. They never do 500. They never do 500.
Thank you for bringing me these tidings, friend.
Study the map. Where the fuck is the map? Oh, yeah, there it is. Cool.
Return to my sister and give her my thanks and my love.
Oh, sounds like he's got cold. Like he needs a strepsil or two. Lock his sausages. Ew. Has begun. Casualties have fallen. Oh, fuck. So, Hark, Minibade, Magic, and Keepy all survived. I died. Finbar died. Yinyar died. I think that was everybody, wasn't it? Ugh. God damn it. Rubbish. Rubbish. Anyway. Boom. Oof. 181 geek coins. Jesus. Is that all? That's shocking. It's just a bit of target practice, Yinya. Whenever they see they're just like, ding, there we go.
My brother is free.
Till make it rain. Boom.
I delight to hear it.
271. Been a bit stingy recently, is Make It Rain. Stingy. Me children.
All the people of Rohan will need to stand if the kingdom is to survive. The time has come for Theoden to step beyond the confines of his hall.
254. Oh, it's going very indifferent. It's like...
I am ready to look out upon my city with unclouded eyes.
Yeah, clouded eyes.
Theoden King has stepped beyond his hall to look upon the kingdom. What will he see, I wonder? And will it move him to strike down the evils arrayed against his people? We returned with time enough to protect the king. That is what matters now.
I place my trust in Gandalf.
He has never failed that trust.
You speak of a secret hope, Gandalf, but my heart is heavy. Alas for Boromir of Gondor. Alas for my own son, Theodred. The young and strong perish, while the old linger on. It is a cruel turn.
Your strength is not gone, my friend. It lacks only your sword to return in full force.
Ah, where is Herogrim? Grima took it to keep it safe. Where might he have stowed it?
Take this blade, my lord. It was always yours to command.
Arise, riders of Theoden.
Command us, my lord.
We must stamp out the threat of Saruman. Hama, bring Grima before me. It is time he redeemed his treachery.
Aye, my lord.
But you, my guests, deserve the hospitality of my house. I have been a poor host.
Been a poor host.
No, Theoden King. The men of Rohan must ride today, and we will ride with them.
Yes! You will be welcome, Aragorn, as will your friends.
Free for alls there. Exclamation mark FFA if you want to join in.
Isengard is strong,
Gladiatorial
and
arena.
other perils there are also. After we have gone, you must not
takes
delay.
all.
Lead the rest of your people to the hold of Dunharrow.
My people will go to Dunharrow, but I will not bring them there. I will ride to war, to fall in the front of the battle, if that is the need.
The Lord of the Mark will ride.
Who then will lead your people to safety?
I will think on that before I go. Here comes my counselor.
My lord, you should come in from the hot sun. Your meat is nearly ready. Can others not deal with these troublesome guests? Let Grima send them away.
No, Grima. I will ride to war as I should have done long ago. You will ride with me.
Yeah. How's that going to go for Grima? Grima's eyes dart back and forth from face to face, sizing up the assemblage. Ark takes the win. My lord, can you not see what this wizard and his ragged band seek to achieve? They don't care for your health or your safety and seek to lead you into danger. Your death would grieve them little, but they are close to you who would mourn even the smallest hurt to your person. Listen to Grima and come back inside. Abandon the madness these cruel ones have instilled in your mind. Let me send them away. Speak not of war. That is a young man's endeavour, and you have ruled the mark for many seasons. Do you not listen to your faithful Grima? Send me not.
But I do not send you away, Grima. I ask you to ride at my side and thereby prove your faith. Will you do this?
Yeah, it's not going to happen, is he?
A lord of the House of Eowl may have the stomach for war, but I am only a humble servant. Let me stay behind, a faithful steward to keep your hall until your return.
Mm-hmm.
He is not a man, but a snake. You cannot bring it safely along, nor can you leave it behind. Give him a horse, and judge him by the choice he makes, whether to ally with you or with Saruman, his master.
Pah! No! Do not harm him. My mercy is now ended. If I see him again, it will not go well with Grima. I go forth to battle. It is like to be my last riding. And Theodred, my heir, is slain. Who shall I leave behind to rule in my stead? Is there no man? In whom do my people trust?
We trust in the house of Earl.
But Eomer is the last of that house, and I need his sword arm. He cannot be spared.
I did not name Eomer, nor is he the last. There is his sister Eowyn also, fearless and true of heart. All love her. Let her lead the Erlingus while we are gone.
You speak wisdom, Hammer. So it shall be. Eowyn will rule the people in my stead and lead them to Dunharrow and safety. I ask that you and your friends help her with this burden.
Yep. Cool.
There is strength in Theoden, and that strength will flow into his people. I have been given my freedom, and now I ride to war with my king.
It is good that Theoden takes action to protect his people.
For too long have I stayed beneath the roof of my hall.
Oh. Go outside. Eowyn's probably going to be over the moon. I can feel it. Just she'll be bursting at the seams to think that she's going to be left in charge of looking after the Erlingus. Can't imagine that she's going to like anything more.
There is no honor in this. Why must I stay behind?
Oops. Okay, so let's see. So cross rings. Okay, that's agility. Might's high. Vitality's high.
There are many things to do before the people can leave for Dunharrow.
Read the proclamation at the market north of Meduseld. Right. They're still level 86. Yes. Proclamation's what you need if you're gonna do quests in Rohan. Oop. Ah, road. Boop. Down here. Yep. Read the proclamation. Yep. Talk to you and say, oi. Oh, read the proclamation at the stairs. Rohan. You.
Do you have a time to spare in a woman tidings bearer?
No, I'll carry his ship for you because I've got no better to do. Carrying all sorts of shit. Marvelous. Oh, oh, oh. What a big box you got. Da 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 da. No, no. Along here. Diddle-diddle-dee.
Everyone must obey the word of Theoden King.
What gives you the right to order us out of our homes?
Dicks. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 biddy 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 boo. Right, return the proclamation to Eowyn outside Meduseld. I don't think there's an actual shortcut, is there? You do have to literally just go around. I don't think I've ever found a shortcut to make your way. There's always a fence or something in the way. Go all the way around. Fish. Cool. That's some water, please. It's fall over. It's.
It will be some time before all the people are ready to leave, but this is a start.
Gauntlets of eviction. Okay, what's it?
Grima has fled the city, but I believe some of his allies remain.
Okay, search the locations. Battery. Whoop. Let's go see what we can find. Let's go see what Grima left behind. Boink. Morning up. Dude. Very cool that gate will, you see how it drops the bar, but when you get closer to it, it will unlock. Cool. I don't know why they don't do that. I mean, I know it looks very automated, but I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often. You know, with an automatic gate like that. Quite cool. And then the... oh. Why they never implemented that elsewhere? It's a very road. Timber pile. Got it around the timber pile. Okay. Oop, there we go. That one. Next. And it. Misplaced weapons. That's a cool sky, isn't it? It's a cool... Excellent. Let's see. Oop. Ba-da-da-da-da.
You found some of Grima's allies and defeated them? Good.
Excellent. Right, so bracelet of operation. Yeah. Scheming. Okay, we're going to be looking at the scheme. Oop.
My preparations continue, but my uncles are complete.
My uncles are complete. My uncles are complete. Do.
The riders are ready to depart, as am I. It is time.
Let's get ready to depart.
Theoden King has mustered a force of more than 1,000 spears and prepares to ride for Isengard. Will he return to Edoras in this life?
Forward, snowmen. While I ride to Isengard, I would have you lend your aid to those who remain behind.
Our friend does not ride with us.
There are dangers both behind and ahead, Eomer.
I am ready.
He's ready. Ready, Freddy.
Gleoine, do you know why I have called you before me?
I do, my king. My friends and I returned to Edoras against your direct command.
Why did you do this?
We did this out of love, my king, and fear. Love of the Mark, and fear for its people.
I share this love, Gleoine, and this fear. But a king's word is law, and must be obeyed. You will not escape judgment.
That is just, my king. I submit to your will.
I ride to war. It is like to be my last riding. I need a minstrel by my side to record the deeds that await.
My king?
It will be your burden to witness my final days, if this be they, and record them in song.
You will return from the battle, my king.
Very well. Sorry. Spoiler.
That may be so. Do you accept my judgment?
I do, my king.
Forth, Aerlingus!
So they are gone. May they ride to victory. My uncle has commanded that I bring the people of Edoras to Dunharrow. I have need of your aid.
There we go. Transported straight there. I did think we came back here. I was right. Yay! Change. Get that thing right. Whoop.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan. The White Hand is wicked. There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan. The White Hand is wicked.
The Rohirrim have need of your services.
Boop.
Welcome and well met, my friend.
Right in. Yep, 60 followers and then we're at 4K. Like a TV set. Boop. And that one. Again.
Will you aid the Horse Lords?
Out here.
The Dunundings rally to the banner of the White Hand.
Okay. Yeah. Incoming.
What brings you to these lands?
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
The enemy must be punished. Right. Up here. Gotta kill pillagers. Yeah. Black arrow. More speed time. Ugh. What's available? Right, 6 of these bloody things. Ugh. Round and round in circles. Too fucking many of them around here. You end up pulling half a fucking dozen of them. Alright. Pillager. You pillager? Oh, you're a black. Pillager? Yeah, you're a pillager. It doesn't help as well, they're getting the Sauron buff as well, which is really annoying. Oh, hello, now I pulled the bloody starving orcs. Ah. Ugh. Black arrow. We'll get them both on the go. We might kill them both at the same time. We're lucky. Hello. Love how they're just running through the ground. Hello. That was a bit close. I've done 400 morale. Just hit like a wet fish. Very annoying. Back. I need to get away from him because he's injured me and I am not going to survive a full-on attack. I've got a wound. Got a bit of a gash. Got a seeping gash. Yeah, like you're following me. Yeah. Fuck, died. I was just about to get my pressing attack off as well. I mean, I have just got it as a light build, which is probably a bit of a problem to me. The ambusher. Don't want the ambushers. Yeah. Rohan. War steeds. Shit. I think what just the fury just doesn't generate quick enough, and it's like, oh, let's run away, let's recharge, let's hit something, run away. There we go. Unless you get an absolute stonking crit like that, which was nice. Doesn't help that you had bloody the buff. How do you get rid of the buff when you're on war steed? They don't kill us.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan. The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands. There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Not happy, is he? Oop. Here we go. Oop, oop, oop.
These lands were once so fair.
Maps and notes. Notes and maps.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
No.
It is a sad thing to watch your lands die.
Oop. Oh, he's not out here now, is he? He's gone inside. Shit. Ugh. Used to mind.
There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Ooh.
The enemy must be punished for encroaching upon our lands.
This road leads to death. We should return to Edoras.
Do you bring provisions?
Yep. Search the privy. Anybody hiding in the shitter? Chickens. Bloody chickens. Whoop. It'll be 86. 1986. I was 12. Huh? What? Yeah. Boink. Right, so there's privies. This one up here, is it? Is it this one? Or that one? That one. That one. Darling Oak. There we go. Marvelous. Giffel, talk to Warmer. Da 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 da. Yep. Your son was 10. Yeah, I was born in 1974. So your bundle of joy must have been born in 1976.
I do not believe you will find welcome here.
Boop.
Hail, traveler. Are you here to help us?
Okay. Right, let's head along here then. There's there as well. Him there. And Bert.
The minions of Orthanc are growing stronger in these lands. We stride into a danger that we cannot hope to overcome.
Whoa, yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. I got dicked in the fucking puddle. That's annoying. How far away has it put me? Oh, there. There. That's handy. We got the crops. I think I might have to go heavy build. It's so shit. I know, I was like, yeah, I'll do. Give me all the supplies. Supplies, motherfucker. There we go. Boink. Go. Oh, really? Ugh, 3,469. Unbelievable, Jeff. Well, it might be just enough to give me a little. Let's have a look. So let's go. No, right. Let's back 2. Yeah, let's just through. We'll go heavy. Yeah, we'll go heavy. Fine. Oop. Is it that? Dash. I do this. Cool. There we go. We got a bit of a heavier one going on now. Dash. See, it doesn't give us the full speed. Yeah, Moscow. Oh wow. Not just one, we've got 2 on the go. Oh. Oh, he's just battering the shit out of me as well. Going so well. That's a handy skill. Recuperate. Thank you very much. Give me full beans. Oh, yeah, that's a very handy skill. Tell you what, I'm going through power like it. Oh, hang on. Does he have that on? Oof. I was like, what the hell's causing that drain? Fuck. Boom. Ding 286. Boink. It's certainly, I always feel it was easier on a range class on horseback, because you can just literally run around and still pew pew from distance. These things, you feel like you've just got to chase them around and get close, and it's like, really? Almost like really shit jousting. We don't need you. Warrior. Back arrow. Corpse. Hang on, hang on. Searched them. Why is it doing? Is this a bug? Okay, okay, I think that's just a bug. Slowly disappearing. Bit weird. Boucher. That's handy. We killed his own stuff. Fight him on ground. Boom. Thank you. Up. 86. Cool. Up. Let's go back down there.
Our hope lies in strength, but the servants of the enemy are everywhere. The minions of Orthanc are growing stronger in these lands.
He's at the camp, I think, if I remember correctly. Got 5 points to spend. That might be handy. Time being. Here we go. 31, 30, 29. Okay. Falla. Let's just double check. We've got a reforge. Get that reforged. Boom. Thank you. I have the power. So yeah, 86. That's reforge. Oh, he's gonna run straight into me. Yeah. All right, you're just gonna swoop in and swoop out, are you? Like, you know. Eight. I mean, that's total bullshit. He can just go in and out like him. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Fine. What I don't get is if he's on a war steed, he's able to just jump in and out of places like that. I can't. I get stuck on everything. I say, what? Really? You're just going to bring 3 of them along, are you? That's totally fair. That's me fucked out, are you really? Let's be fair. Yeah, I was screwed there. Absolutely screwed. I don't get that. Why would expect you then to fight something? That's a bit of a poor design. You get attacked by 3 things that are on horseback, but you're not on horseback because you collect in the chest. So you get whacked before you can even do anything. You're not back on Brond. You see why people don't like Rohan. He's there on his own at 9k. And he's also got the aura of damage and protection because he's got his fucking buddies with him. I'll try and bring him to somewhere that I'm not going to get whacked by everything else. I actually don't think I'm going to be able to do this. Thank you very much. Flinders is inbound. How you doing, Flinders? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Hope you're all well. Hope you're tickety-boo. I'm not going to survive this. It's ridiculous. Yeah. That is phenomenally difficult because you can't take down his ads. And it's only a level 86 as well. Yeah, this one quest though is a bit stupid. Rohan in itself is phenomenally big. We know this, but that, especially when, because you've got to remember as well, I'm doing the PvE increase. That Eye of Sauron is not. Hey, doing Blinders. Lunatic Story. Hello, bonjour. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're tickety-boo. Hope you're fabulous. This dude, he's got like 3 things around him. Oh no, he doesn't know. But yes, his buddies are coming back now. As soon as you pull one of them though, you pull the others. As there's no damage to him whatsoever. And then straight into a black arrow. Wow. They haven't balanced this very well, have they? At all. How can you deal with him and then you're pulling other stuff at the same time? That's... And this black arrow can just keep hitting and hitting and hitting. And he's kicking the shit out of me at the same time as well. Well, that's that one down. Right, can I deal with you? Not pulling anything else? Wow. I'm hardly tickling him at all. There's reset. I got that one scenario in the Lord of the Rings card game and I got destroyed with the same scenario with that. Ooh. Yeah. Don't want to get destroyed. Not good. Not good. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, this is probably problematic. And I have no idea why it's so fucking problematic either. I'm almost like I just can't hit very hard against him. Helps. Massively, not. Yeah, I can't get the... I mean, he's hit me for 1,200 per swipe. Oh, I'm going to be dead in a minute. Oh, he's got his buff on again. He's got enraged power. You can't compare with that. He takes 50% less damage because he's got a corruption, and I can't take a corruption off. Can't see. That's ridiculous. Oh dear. Oh, devs, you really need to... What the fuck? Where's it put me now? In Stoke? What the fuck? I'm down here and it's put me in Stoke. So... It then puts you in an area with level 90 stuff. Yeah. I've just discovered Stoke, apparently. No, okay, I'm not going to be able to get up there either. Oh. Stayed. Yeah. I think, like I say, the problem is he can get the corruption because he can get the buff from the Eye of Sauron. And then trying to take that off is a bit problematic because there's not many war steed skills that I know that will remove a corruption. Of course, if he gets it, then I'm kind of like, oh, I'll get rid of that then.
These are desperate times for the Rohirrim.
Let's just go on that. I wouldn't have thought so, unless it activates. But then you're going to have to switch between, aren't you? Because my normal corruption remover skill is feral strikes. So that's not going to happen. Is the one that I'm just missing? Moving pairing. Hide on self cooldown. Move further. That just stops. He's taking damage, yeah. This is damage, yeah. Duration, recuperate, yeah. Physical and tactical knit. Ash, cooks, and war steed crit. It probably fits on, but it's here keeps it's not even activated. Not allowed while sorry, not that one. Not allowed while in combat. So I wouldn't have thought you could, because that would be, yeah. See, all my skills when you're on your war steed, you can't use. Well, there must be, unless I'm misreading. There's a lot of traits. Is there something in here that can remove corruption? That's a pin. Determination, resistance, fearless, physical knit, third block. Yeah. So that, if there's no corruption removal on horseback, I feel like there's a major flaw there. The problem is he can hit so far away. Sundering Blow, crippling shot. Yeah, there's nothing there that does. Yeah, that's really annoying. Thing is, they can just run away, but that's a serious oversight there with the devs. To be fair, if the creature can get the Sauron buff, and the only way to get rid of that is to use a skill of corruption removal, but you can't have any skills, or there's no skills available for corruption removal while you're on the war steed. Might be a bit of an issue. Again, if you're ranged, you can fight on horseback at range because you can pew pew from wherever you want to be. But then also, if you wanted to, you could stand still and pew pew wherever you wanted to be. And I can't believe it put me all that way over there when I could have spawned here. That seems a bit bonkers. Go away. Go. Sake. He's dead. He's dead. He's deadied. Right, let's just head down here then. The annoying thing was that I actually pulled him away separately there as well. I managed to get him away separately. I don't know why. Oh, it's a bit further down, isn't it? I'm still further along the pathway. Yeah, along here. Does he reset? Yeah, there he is. Whoop. Just run. Ah, now this time he's only got his one, he's only himself. So why is that? Now this is the problem, is I can't keep up with him. Come on, stand still. Okay. Come here, if I can. I just don't want to pull that other warrior. You're nearly down. Just trying to run around after him. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Yin. Yeah, sorry, I never saw that request. But yeah. Oh, that was pissing me right up. Now, no. God, won't that be funny? All of a sudden, I get rode down by Nudit and his fucking merry band there. Oh dear. Okay, let's let's get out of the way of that, because I'm going to get absolutely slaughtered if I stick around there. Dear. Yeah, that was very annoying. That was fucking annoying. Yeah. I mean, thankfully, I don't know whether there's. I mean, one of the skills on the Warstein needs to have the corruption removal added, even if it's literally only for when we're doing this region as such.
The White Hand is wicked. There are not enough curses in the world for the invaders of the lands of Rohan.
Invaders of the lands of Rohan. Invaders of the lands of Rohan. Okay. Right, boys and girls. I need to stop there. Unfortunately, I need to stop because we've got footy shortly, and we also need to get some food as well. But yes, we'll maybe come back later on. I don't know if we're going to be playing LOTRO or whether we're going to be playing Enshrouded or what we're going to do. We may come back later and do something, I'm sure. I'm going to try and teach Magic the ways of... yes, Yin, yeah, we did. Thank you very much. Thank you for the offer anyway. I managed to just jump off the horse and batter him to death and kept running after him. It seemed to work. It was just that he had buddies with him before, which didn't help. So, yeah, we're going to go do some stuff. Hopefully come back later on. I might be teaching Magic how to play Enshrouded. We shall see. We shall see. Great game. If you want to get involved, do let me know. We do have a little private server running as well. But, yeah, we're going to dash off. We shall speak to you later on. Thank you very much, Vlinders. Thank you for dropping in. Everybody else that's new as well, if you don't already, hit that follow button. Love if you did. Keepy, thank you for the gift to Lucador. Lou, thank you very much for your sub, as always, and anybody else that's been in today. But yeah, hopefully come back later on, and we'll see what's going on anyway. But in the meantime, folks, take care, be good. See you again soon. Toodles for now. Bye.